I'm waiting for the ads to end. Shh. Oh. They're reworking overwhelming presence. They're not. They are not reworking overwhelming presence. That is not what they are changing. So, Dead by Daylight has released a new devlog today. That for some reason put me to the comments section. Oh, because they updated it. Interesting. And I figured we'd talk about it for the start half of stream. Because I figured this would be fun. Let me go ahead and mute the game in the back. There we go. And now we can have a nice little discussion about what the developer update from July 2025 is. Small little overview. Let me mute the perk icons too, actually. This will be a nice warm-up for when... I'm going to explain why overwhelming presence is not getting reworking. You are misinterpreting what they're saying. Okay? Just gonna let you know this right now. Unless I read it wrong, but it should not be... Yeah, it's not getting reworked. It's not getting reworked. Wait, no, that was the wrong area. It's down here. Never mind, it is getting reworked. Eat shit. Whatever. I mean, sorry, I was thinking about the Survivor ones. They're different. But it's not going to get majorly reworked. I'm going to tell you why. So, starting off, small little image, small little overview. But at the very top, we have, they're adding the grenades from the Halloween event, the little smoke crystals. These were also in 2v8. These are going to be an accessibility issue. I'm telling you that right now. It mutes sound, and I'm going to envision it's going to be the exact same way that Knockout used to be, where it, like, muffles everything, kind of like Grandma's ear. From Hag. So it's going to be muffling the audio sound, which I don't like, because that's an accessibility concern. The no scratch marks is fine. The fog is fine. I don't like the fact that it hides aura reading. Just flat out. Aura reading perks have already gotten majorly nerfed the past 2 years because they keep adding a bunch of clutter to maps, so I'm not excited for that to have also an item that can fully counter it. So hopefully that doesn't go from PTB to live, but who am I shitting? It probably will. Thank you for Alert Gaming. They said in the forums that they will be less smoky than the bombs from event. That's cool. If only that was, you know, here. Hens made a tweet that I'm also going to talk about because it actively annoyed me. They're updating keys to help with item looting. This is fine. I'm pretty sure this also means Blood Amber will no longer exist, which is based. And then they're making maps be like an AoE effect for everybody. This is also, all three of these items have a universal change to how items are working. They, instead of them being like a meter, like for medkits, toolboxes, and flashlights, they have to be a meter. But these three items instead will have quote-unquote charges. So then you use a charge, and then it loses a charge. And that's like, what, like it loses part of the charge, and then you can probably regain charges back. That is what every single perk change down here is about. Appraisal is getting changed to work with keys. Any means necessary, I guess, is just getting a buff. Better Together is just getting a buff. Built to Last, Deja Vu, Detective's Hunch, Potential, or Built to Last, Deja Vu, Potential Energy, and Streetwise are all getting changed to work with things. Still Sight's probably becoming time-based. Killer has the same thing. Franklin's Demise and Overwhelming Presence are getting changed to account for the new items. They're not actually getting majorly changes. But let's go back down a moment. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. He's gonna feel more clunky if you're not good at him, but he is also going to be worse at tunneling, so it's gonna be great from a survivor POV, and he's finally getting changed add-ons 5 years later. Most of his add-ons do literally nothing. Clown, I literally can't form an opinion on because we don't know what the stats are. There is no numbers here. It just says increased haste effect. By how much? 20% and it's busted, right? So we can't really know anything what this does. My problem with this is that the reason the yellow bottles, no one uses them is because there's not any reason to. Unless you're running Cigar Box, but if you're running Cigar Box, you just suck at Clown. Because it's the no skill add-on. At least we're getting info tomorrow. I know, but I'm bringing this reasoning up because this is why I got mad at Hens' tweet. Night stuff is fine. Like, this sounds fine on paper. It really depends what this means. Adjusted several add-ons. They probably changed or buffed every single thing that affects this, but if they didn't change Cigar Box, I'm gonna get annoyed. This is a buff to Pig. But, like, these two things are side grades for Night and Clown. Pig got straight buffed, but they're also going to nerf the Grease add-ons. And who knows what else. And then we have no idea about the perks. But the reason I want to bring this up, and let me make sure I can actually open up the tweet from Hens, because it actively annoyed me. So Hens made this tweet. Watching reactions to developer updates makes me question their use entirely. Almost everyone completely overreacts or completely misunderstands what the changes mean or what their purpose is. It just stirs panic for a day until the patch notes drop. And I'm gonna be honest, I respect Hens a lot. To me, this is from the eyes of a consultant who gets one-on-one conversations with the devs all the time. Because behavior, it doesn't matter if it's in a devlog or patch notes. They still don't tell you what it is in detail. Like, the difference between a devlog and an actual patch note is that in the patch note, it will actually have the numbers. But for, like, the quality of life systems, they don't tell you about these. And I brought it up, like, a year ago, when I initially made, like, a tweet a year ago about this, where they did this change in a PTB. There is now a limit of 10,000 any item, add-on, or offering. And then they didn't explain what it did. This was just here. No explanation to why. No explanation about what happens if you're at the cap of 10,000, which I would have been if I only leveled up Hunty, by the way. No explanation whatsoever. And then they still don't explain it when it came to live either. They just said there is now a limit of 4 million of any item. Did you know that if you somehow reach 4 million of, let's say, Core Stone, it no longer shows up in your Huntress Blood Web? You want to know how I know that? Through DMs with Hens. That's not in the notes. And I got so pissy about this because I'm like, how are you supposed to know that if you don't know Hens? Because I had to go out of my way in personal messaging with him. And it pisses me off because it's like, this comes from the point of view of someone who is a consultant and has Mandy, one of the Dead by Daylight developers, constantly in his chat. Like, answering questions and offering, like, guidance on things and making things more clear. 99.99% of the player base doesn't have that communication. And I guarantee you, no, it should not be expected of players to have to stalk the devs on forums, Reddit, and their Twitter accounts to get every single piece of data from the devlogs. It should be in here. And then, like, now I have to, like, read through this 3-page comment section looking specifically for that Ryan B or any other dev in here to get full explanations about stuff. So we gotta look for, like, here's Mandy. Patch notes are when the content releases, just pre-patch notes. Alright, well, I have to read that just to make sure. It's like, you gotta, here. The event items you're referring to use an opaque smoke fog, which completely blocks visibility. With the fog vial, it acts more like you expect from fog. Why is this not up here? Why is that not up here? Why do I have to scroll down? Why is that not up here? Why is there not a picture showing what the fog cloud looks like? Dead by Daylight time. But you get 4 million of every item add-on or offering, your blood web probably breaks. But like, are you really going to never use anything ever? It takes like 20k hours to get to that point. Word limit to these. They don't want to give away too much information because they want people to still play the PTB tomorrow. But at the same time, if you're going to be hens and you're going to complain about people doom posting, like I'm sorry, for the past 9 years of this game, the devs haven't told us shit. Like, it's expected that they're just going... Other example that I like, you guys remember how Artist almost got changes last update? They did not list 2 add-ons in the patch notes for the PTB, even tomorrow when they dropped. Like, just to be clear, these 2 add-ons got nerfed when they tried changing Artist recently. Obviously, it didn't come to live, but that was in the devlog, because they only said Artist had add-on changes, and that wasn't in the patch notes. They just didn't mention them. And it took people opening up the game, going to Artist. Keep in mind, Springtrap came out, so most people did not look at her. Only the Artist players did, and they all went, hey, that's different now. So you can't even trust the fucking patch notes to include everything. It's like, brother. Anyway, Dead by Daylight or Relic Survivor time.
Some kind of prank?
What draw abandons count as for MMR at first? And then they were wrong. Yeah, it was great. Behavior should just stop posting anything without numbers. They should. They should. But they also need to explain why. Because, like, keep in mind, the issue that I have is that they didn't explain anything about their quality of life features either. Like, if I told a new player, hey, if you reach 10,000 of something, there's a limit on add-ons, they're gonna say, oh, what happens if I hit the limit? I don't know. Like, it's at 4 million, so no one's really gonna ever hit it. But, like, if you tell a new player there's a limit on add-ons, oh, well, what happens if I hit the limit? I don't know. Let me just go ask Hens. Hens knows. I don't. I want everyone to know, by the way, outside of the tweets that he responded to, I have the most likes under his post. I am correct. Whatever, man. I think they also changed gate and hatch locations. The gate locations on Forgotten Ruins have been the same since the map came out. Right, and then they also officially showed that this was cool, the charity thing. They also showed Walking Dead, fucking whatever, and I don't care. 6 new perks tomorrow, though. Not opposites? I'm pretty sure they've always been opposites. Because otherwise it'd be right behind main building, and they don't really want main building to be there. Behavior can't explain why they make some changes. Sometimes they may not agree with the changes they're making. It's coming from higher up, or their opinions on pop with the community and was caused inflammation / outcry. Right, but which would you rather have? People being able to properly give you feedback with every single available data point to them? Or would you rather they just doom post about shit that you don't explain? Like, I'm not asking for, like, reasonings behind change. Like, oh, we nerfed this add-on because it had a 90% usage rate, and we think it's slightly too strong because of it. I want them to say, hey, we're adding anti-camp, and if you leave within 16 meters, the anti-camp doesn't go up. But if you're right in front, for, like, after 10 seconds, you get right in front of the hook, it goes up really fast. I want, like, specific numbers for that. I'm not asking them to explain, hey, why do we have anti-camp? I want the date, I want the numbers. I don't think we ever got specific numbers for the anti-camp, by the way. Or if you're adding a quality of life feature, like adding a cap to add-ons, I don't know, explain what happens if you're at the cap of add-ons. That should be a given. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to let go in case he has Dead Man Switch. Okay, well, he doesn't, so that's... What the... Oh. I'm getting flashbacks from another round I played where the exact same thing happened with the axe. I thought Ace was getting around for the save, but I didn't realize traps. Hey, we're gonna find out there's a perk that I think will be interesting to use. I like the meme stuff. I'm going to assume there's going to be at least like one perk that's similar to Chemical Trap. Like something for like pallets or like to leave on the map somewhere. Cause it's like, it's zombie people. They put traps. There's no way they're not gonna have a trap. That'd be crazy. And the other one's on the other wall near Shack. Okay. Damn, I'm getting outplayed by Spring because I'm reading chat instead of paying attention to the door. Why is the closest pallet all the way over here? Can I... Okay, thanks, game. Yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't want to be inside the pallet anyway. Name Michaela and Orella have been the only characters I liked. Yeah, I mean, same, but they're both OGs. I like all the OG characters.
Hope that hook isn't rusted.
Oh, I guess there's a pallet here. I guess. I should have looked to see if he had Foxy's hook. I will say, we should be able to see the cosmetics for the characters tomorrow, because that had a really positive reception from FNAF's release, so I think they're gonna do that again. But I do think I'm more excited for the Rift to come out than the actual characters. Because we are gonna get a new Rift. And this is where we ask the question. Is the new Rift going to be zombie themed from The Walking Dead, FNAF themed, or option 3, which is anything else? Oh, someone used the pallet I was gonna use earlier. No Foxy hook. Oh. He has Rancor. So I know should stun him. mean, if he opens the gate, I just leave, don't I? So Dead by Daylight has Dead by Daylight is actually doing Walking Dead promotion now. They're putting stuff on their website of like Rick and Michelle or whatever, like are setting. Is it Michelle is her name? I don't remember. The two characters that everyone thought would be the paragraph are the paragraph people. They're like sending each other letters or whatever.
I've been keeping busy, like old times. No shortage of wounds to patch up. You'd be surprised how resilient these people are, what they go through. It's worse than I could have imagined. I've had a few close calls. I never given up, and when my body feels broken, it's in those moments I feel my anger rising. Anger at you being taken from me, from us. Hook after hook, rescue after rescue. I won't stop fighting, and without a weapon, I'll do whatever it takes to survive. Use whatever I can. I've come to truly appreciate the sight of a pallet. It may not stop them, but it sure feels good to slam it in their faces. I'm not alone. There are others here, trying to lead by example, inspiring them to stay alive. It's what you would do if you were here too.
Hold up, I'm mistyping GG's.
If you find this, know that I'm still breathing. M.
Alright, hold up. We also have one that was put on their website too.
M. I don't know if this will reach you. This place is strange. I've seen things that can't be explained. It's like how it was in the beginning. Supplies are limited. Scavenging for parts, scraps of wood, anything you can find. It's not much, but maybe it's enough to slow them down.
I guarantee you this is a reference to one of them being able to rebuild pallets.
There was a man here, Dwight, a different Dwight. I saw him bleeding out, breathing hard. I took a chance. Told him I had his back. All I could do was yell out, try to draw attention. I think it worked because I saw him a little later, working at one of those generators. Next thing I know, I'm running for my life. Son of a bitch wanted blood. I thought I was done, but the people I'm with, they're good. Remind me of... Inked out with blood. A woman. Her name was Yui. She saved by skin. Slammed down a pallet and told me to hide. I managed to get away. Back to the campfire. That's what keeps me going. Knowing that one day, I'm getting back to you.
So, I'm sorry, it's like so cringe to read through. It's so, ugh. Ugh. See, that's cool emails if it wasn't on a licensed character. You genuinely hate The Walking Dead, do? I think the show... tried watching the show, I think it's ass. But you know what? So many people are happy for it, so good for them, good for them. The chapter after this one's OG, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be excited for the next chapter in September. The numbers on Dev-log makes you anxious. You don't like that they don't explain jack shit? What do you mean? That's my favorite gimmick. Oh. My browser might have crashed. You lose even more chases, not only bugs, but funny, haha, no more scratch marks or vision. And you get to have the accessibility issue audio. It's gonna be so fun. I wouldn't mind if it was just, like, clouded vision. But, like, the fact that it counters auras, which are entirely tied to perks and add-ons, and it, like, messes with audio are two things that I don't like. Like...
Let's get out of here.
Oh, it's a Chucky who's bugged. Awesome. That game's going today? Well, this is game 2. We escaped game 1, so pretty okay so far. I don't know. Someone said that it's like the fog is less dense than what it was in like 2v8 and stuff. So we'll find out how bad it is tomorrow. I can't even say it's a wait and see, man. It's a wait and see, except tomorrow, and then if you don't... Nemesis. He's not giggling because he's bugged. Chucky's bugged right now to not have any giggles, so... They also said add-ons for the bomb. I wonder what those could be. Yeah, that could change a lot. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather they add a new item and shake up Survivor gameplay. But I also fear... Oh, upsetting. But I also fear it's gonna promote more stealthing for a while. And I don't know any long-term player that likes stealthing gameplay. That's like kind of only a new player thing that people like. Yeah, brutal. I don't know what he's doing. I'm just gonna leave. But you're bad at chase. Yeah, but then you get good at chase, and it's like, why would you stealth when you could have when you could chase? You know, like stealth has like placing, but if your use of stealth is immediately losing chase, which is what the like smoke bombs will do, it kind of makes it less interactive. Like I feel like that's losing interaction instead of gaining any. What's up? You wanna go round 2? Hi, Senti. And then he'll charge here. If I stun, I get Nemesis, and then he'll get Aura Reading on me. And he left. He knows about the, friends to the end, so he wants to get it, exposed down later. Early on heal perk, fight the bullet, self-care. I mean, to be fair, the reason why I'm locked in this game and actively trying is because Chucky is a bugged killer who's like, he's supposed to giggle when in hidey ho to like pinpoint where he is. And that's currently bugged, like he doesn't play any audio. So I'm locked in because I want this guy to get like 2 kills max. Because I don't like people who play like killers that are like heavily buffed to make them hard to go against. Oh wait, he's gonna have friends in here. I had to waste that pallet, but keeps him off me, or it keeps him on me, but I don't go insta down. He doesn't notice I'm going for this? The other person has plot twist, so they're fine.
I'm not gonna let nothing happen to you.
He doesn't want to chase me. It's kind of funny. It does so much work against exposed effects. Yeah, I mean, that's why... I mean, exposed is still good on certain killers, but it's part of the reason why, like, Ghostface is, like... If you have to run, like, exposed, you play, like, Myers or Ghostface, because their stuff isn't... Their exposed timers aren't locked to the survivor. Or you run Devour, because that's not time-based. They're just exposed. He's not gonna come this way, I'm fine. Oh, you did come this way? What's up? Dude. Game. I was out. Okay, yeah, fuck me, I guess. You wanna know why I think that happened? Because they changed the wave stuff to not work against loot bag on Springtrap's add-on at Exit Gates. And I guarantee you they changed it so now it's buggy for literally every single other fucking version of doing it. I love getting punished for playing correctly.
Where are you?
Beam me up, Scotty. It was Emily, Aurella's best friend who died. If you want to learn more, you can go here. The one who inspired her? It's the one who made her become an EMT, yeah. Because she died and she felt like she couldn't do anything, and then she's like, I never want to feel that sense of powerless again, so then she became an EMT to get medical training. I will say, I found it really funny, and I bookmarked it because I wanted to go see it. Someone's like, Lamau Walking Dead tweet already cleared FNAF, and I looked at it, and it was at like 1.8 million. And then I looked up the FNAF one, and it's at 50 million views, and I'm like, yeah, man. Walking Dead is so much larger. Helped her transition? Yeah, that too. You know, just the least important part of her lore, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's a Xeno. Okay. Upsetting. I didn't think that would hit me. Dude, I could not tell where she was. Sean corrupts, though, but... You know, I'm not gonna lie, though. I was really hoping the P100 awards would come out this update. But I guess we're still waiting. Because, like, I was, in my mind, I was like, oh, they'll release it with FNAF because there's gonna be a bunch of new players. It'd be cool, but... Still not yet. I'm still waiting. Why? That's... Okay. I mean, she messed up, so it helped. We went from me losing all the distance I just helped that person gain to negating it because they messed. Fuck yeah, dude. There is no Tooth Fairy, there is no Easter Bunny, and there is no Queen of England. Be a charm that says good job. Watch it be like a one-off reward, dude. That's gonna be so sad. I have 9 P100s, dog. I still want to P100 everybody because I think it's funny, but also like, bro. It's gonna be 100 Eerie shards. That's worth it. I don't know what you mean. 100? Damn. I do think, by the way, for Legion, if a Vandy skin doesn't come out by the time the second FNAF movie is here, I think I'm gonna buy that Julie Party Crasher skin because I like the ass. And then when I get the P100 screenshot, turn her around. Nice, you should be on. Because I am gonna be honest, I do like Julie more than Susie. I know that's not a popular opinion, but it is mine. Oh, she left. That Julius gun was the first thing he bought the Oryx cells. I'm thinking of buying it with shards. Because, like, the only characters that I'm trying to convince myself to buy skins for on release are, like, Hunty and Orella. And they have 2 skins coming out this month. It'll be subset if they add a rebuild palette perk. Why? I mean, to me, it would determine entirely on what, like, the requirements to activate it would be. Wait, Steve's healthy. What am I doing? Because if it's like, you can only do this after stunning the killer 3 times. Like, okay. Like, I don't know, that'd be really hard to do, I feel. But it's a feature in 2v8, and they already tested stuff in event mode, so... Every event mode is a test for something. Like, they're probably testing remote hooking to become a hex perk or something with how they're doing it in this year's anniversary. Just go on the gym. Good girl. You think every member's loved except for Frank? Only the weirdos like Frank. Okay, I don't have an angle there apparently. Alright. Fire pallets are annoying, but at least they're temporary. Just rebuilding normal pallets really defeats the purpose. Point of survivors having to use limited resources. Yeah, but for me it depends on, like, again, what the requirements are. Water time. They do know that people are choosing not to play the event, but they're not choosing to play because of remote hooking. They're choosing not to play because of remote pallet breaking. 2 different things. Oh, why would you come this way? Small stutter there. feels like Spear Fury, where you take 2 scrap and could repair 1 pallet. Yeah, because then it's like, if you have to get scrap of a broken pallet, because then you have to go find broken pallets, the killer has to break pallets, which means that you've already had a good chase. I can't unhook you when you're faking a 4%.
A lot of things are happening. I need
Surely.
you to stay focused.
You're actually gonna stay on me this time? Oh. But if it's like, if you have to get scraps of a pallet, and then, so if you have to get scraps, like just to get a scrap, that means people have to drop pallets and the killer has to break them. Which, not every killer breaks pallets because they don't need to. And you don't have to break every pallet as killer either.
You ain't gonna die. Not
Which, like,
on
short term will
watch.
hurt a lot of, like, brutal strength gamers, but, like, long term will help people, like, learn that, oh, I shouldn't break that pallet because later it'll be more useful actually standing up than broken. But then also they have to go find an area where there is a broken pallet after collecting 2, and maybe, like, strategize, like, which pallet they want to reset, instead of, like, just resetting the one that they grabbed the second, thing from. The main issue is going to be God pallet. Like, on the game, you can just... There's always going to be pallets at the bathroom if people run the perk. But if the perk's really annoying to do, that might mean that people don't use it all the time. Because if more than, like, 2 people have the perk in a game and it takes, like, 2 fragments or whatever, then you're actually wasting time. Because there's not enough pallets on the average match for it to matter there. Might be a good invocation. What, like, reset all the pallets on the map? Yeah, probably. That'd actually be really balanced if you think about it. If you do it too early, there's not enough value, and if you do it too late / in a time where there's too much pressure from the killer, which later in the match would probably happen. But then that, like, specifically targets weaker killers who can't snowball as hard. Yeah. But then you're running a perk in the hopes that you get a weaker killer. Never mind, that seems fine. When nobody plays Chaos Shuffle, I'm gonna play it for the free banner. Where's the A10 most recently broken pallets and walls on the map? And walls? I think it's really map specific. Maria. Unfortunate. You know, if I had a darker hairpiece, I would match his locker pretty good. What do you guys think? Wait, actually, I matched his wall pretty nice. I'm like the same red as a locker, but then my head's like the wall. That fits pretty good. I have a stupid idea. I just really wanted the stun for blood points. Hi Ma, how you doing? Hi, Muffin. The Xeno played pretty polite, I'm gonna be honest. Oh.
These are never off. Not even in
I will say, I think I said it earlier, I'm more excited for the Rift this update. I can't believe Arugula isn't showing online on my friends list, and here I was going to silently invite them to my lobby. Unless their username is like Girl Kisser. Who is this? When did I friend this person? Yeah, let's go, baby. See, I will say this though about the new update with the Walking Dead serves. If I had to pick between either of them to P100, I probably would P100 Michelle, or whatever her name is. She's gonna be higher up on my licensed survivor to-do list. Which is only after I do every single original survivor. So, never. You can do it, I believe in you. I literally don't think I could P100 every character in the game unless they slow down on content. Or I'm gonna have to do like 15-hour streams every day, and I literally can't do that if I have a job. Gonna P100 Felix too? Yeah, I mean, he's towards like the bottom of the list. The only reason Dwight and Nicolas Cage are P100 is because of like y'all, like making me P100 them. Otherwise, it'd be like Meg and Claude instead. Like, it's literally gonna be all of the ladies. And then... I like Hinato. I like Hinato. Little twink. But also because he has the Rainbow Six Siege skin of the trans guy. You think it's like Michonne? That makes sense. Do you have a P100 Yui? No. I think I'm gonna do Tori after I get a Rella P99. You play Dwight because he gives baby girl energy, and he does give that. I mean, eventually I'm gonna like, I need to play more Nicolas Cage and Elodie. Because I have both of them P100, but I have, like, no games on them, so they just have a bunch of blood points. Like, offerings to use. So I need to sit down and play them a whole lot. The thing is that I'm also pretty sure I'm at the point of playing Dead by Daylight where I literally will never not have a BP offering on either side. On Killer, it's a bit weirder because there's not a global offering pool, so I kind of have to level up people individually. But outside of that, it is kind of more on the, like on Survivor, unless people really want me to play like Jane or something, I'm never not gonna have a BP offering. I still have like 300 on Nia, and I haven't really played her that much. Saw a baby girl Bill Overbeck edit on Reddit like a month or two ago, and it has stuck with you. I'm sorry. I mean, I can make like what's the Dead by Daylight tier list maker? That is not up to date. But like, I'll show you guys like a P100 list that I have. The Alucard path got wrong. He goes down in like 2 seconds. Never mind, the Xeno missed.
You lost some blood. Let's get you out of here.
She didn't really gain much for slugging there. It's entirely because of the build I have with Will Make It and stuff. Who has that like one super large like Dead by Daylight tier list maker? Because I need that one. Icenaz. You oh, you're okay. I thought that was like the person's username. No one ever assumes he'll go for that window. Bought me a little bit more time, but not a whole lot. That's better. How big is that visual buff? Jesus. You want to let me heal him?
I owe you.
Yeah, this is the right one. Oh. Solidarity might be better than self-care in these matches. Not really. It depends on who the killer is, but if you get a, like, When I faced, like, Flightless's win streak pig, I was able to safely reset repeatedly on Hawkins. And it's like, that's something you kind of just need against that killer. Who are all my P100s again? Whoops. Do you have a P100 command? No, I don't. It's in my Steam bio, but I'm pretty sure it's Nia, Dwight, Elodie, Cage. Oh, that's why I didn't let me heal him. Billy, Demo, Clown, Skull Merchant, Huntress. And then Legion's like 25 off, and Aurella's like 56 off or something. We had all 3 gens going with progress. That's crazy. Even if she like immediately chased and slugged someone, she still lost there. And then who's telling with like adrenalines and stuff too. I should be able to heal this person. They let me heal. Swear you never play when you're watching your stream because demo is bad. I don't play Clown or Skull Merchant on stream either. I play Billy. No, it's because I P100 demo back when he was super fun and enjoyable, and then they nerfed him. Like, it's the same thing that happened to Hunty, where it was indirect nerfs for like 2 years straight. So then I'm just like, I P100'd him because he wasn't available anymore, and I like to play him, and then he got hit by like so many nerfs that I just stopped playing him. Like, play demo, load onto any map, and tell me how long it takes until you hit an invisible wall trying to do stuff. Like, Garden of Joy main building up there, invisible wall all the way around. Like, that used to not be there. So, the thing that I like to do on demo was go for, like, those ranged hits, because it was good mobility and let me feel cool, because I went, like, over the sky. How did that work? If he didn't hold crouch initially, I would have been able to fully pick him up with Will Make It and stuff. If I had Weeglyph, might have helped out more. Alucard could get this. Like genuinely, if you own demo, anyone in chat right now who's like, oh, why doesn't M play demo anymore? Just queue into a game, see how long it takes until you hit an invisible wall. I think you'll understand why I don't play them. And I'm being like so deadass. Do you get on your nerves sometimes? Yeah, I'm like, why would I like? So keep in mind, the 2 killers I P100 first was Huntress and then Demo. I did Huntress, Nia, Demo as like my first 3 P100s, like in that order. So imagine like, playing Hunty, seeing her get indirectly nerfed for 3 years straight, and then my second P100 has the exact same thing happening. Like, I already get frustrated playing Hunty half the time now. I don't need to go play Demo and have the exact same frustration of something that's, like, so easy to fix, you know what I mean? Hey, GG's, Travis. Here, so, like, the P100 list, I was doing this while I was working on gens. I'm just gonna put the legendary skins in the same row as who the skin is for, by the way. Which Jonathan would be the same as Steve. These are all skins for Cheryl, so I indirectly P100 them. Dude, healing is so busted right now, it's crazy. And by busted, I mean they buffed Desperate Measures, so now it's like self-care, being able to... This game, it's so funny, because like everyone acknowledged for the longest time that being able to heal by yourself was too strong, and then they nerfed every aspect, and then they buffed Desperate. I feel like they should just change self-care completely. Oh, the map. Yeah, Garden of Joy main building. The RNG sometimes, though, is okay. Could be a lot better, though. Where is Oni? I got Oni's cosmetic Minotaur, but I don't have Oni. Okay, maybe I need to not include legendary skins, because it's making it very bloated. I am putting Legion in the working on this, though.
We have one shot here. Let's work together.
I forgot to play ads, my bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. The Blight? I'll wait until responding to chat for the people. Oh, he has Corrupt, so he's just gonna fucking puppy guard. Okay. Well, this is how you counter people who do that. You do literally everything else besides leave this corner. Never mind, he's on reload. We go forward. Brother. Let's go shy. Yeah, there is a join there. That should be over in like a minute and a half or so, right? You didn't get ads? Oh, the P100. The people are asking me what my P100 priority list is, so I'm making it. I have my dog barking too. I think saying that car loop is one of the best in the game is crazy, though. I would not consider that car loop one of the best in the game. Like, it's good in like that corner or whatever, but One of the best? I don't know. That's a hard sell. Shaq isn't that good against Blight before people ask why I threw that. Okay, well, it might be really good against this certain Blight. The parking lot? That's what I'm assuming that person meant. Because, like, it's good, but it's not, like... I don't know, Xeno counters it pretty good because you can just hit over the car, you know? Well, got insane progress on gens from that chase. Hopefully can't revert it too easily. P100 the entity? Isn't that just P100ing the entire video game? I am putting characters that I like in high priority. The vault on the bus is broken? Oh, that sucks. I don't know why my dog's barking at me. She probably wants food because she's fat. I'm gonna go to the left. I think he gets his power back though before I reach this corner. But he doesn't use it. Yeah, good job. He did that too fast for me to really do anything about. He has, if he wasn't for speed add-on, I would have been able to double back there without having to just 50-50 guess my movement. Looking for that pain res. We're gonna get 40 seconds of all block gens.
Guess I'm off the hook.
Notice for some of these P100 people on the placement, I'm using like an alternate skin for them because I would P100 for that character and not the actual character. Not looking this way. Sorry, I'm surprised he didn't just cut into the tile to hook. I want to go main. Main's not perfect against Blight, but it's still good. So I have to base it off his audio. I think he went back to hook though. Why isn't Blight 4.4? Good question. Better question. Why doesn't Blight lose tokens when he breaks a pallet? I might still get out this game. Even with him having, what, 3 slowdown? Because he ate through Corrupt, Pain Res should be gone at this point, and he already used Grim Embrace, and now it's just loop good. I know you said that window is broken, but I'm gonna have to play it anyway. I'm assuming it's broken from this side, and that the other side's fine. Because of that weird elevation difference. Blight needs to lose tokens when he breaks a pallet, and he should be 4.4 at this point. And then he'll be like B tier, or like bottom of A still, I think. But he does need decent nerfs. It's really hard to say that he's fine. He has Eruption. Oh shit, you're right, he does. Yeah, no. He has 4 slowdown. Yeah. I need Vittorio to get back on a gen. No, you're forgetting. It's 4 slowdown Blight with Outbring and the Green Crow speed, and Vittorio is no longer doing a gen, because if he was on one, the game would be over. Just run corner. Then I'll slug for 4K, right? Nope. Okay. His bump logic's so ass. No, he's trying to play fast with the speed out on to throw me off and then get hit. That's not a horrible way to play. He's assuming I'd camp the pallet instead of going to the corner. It's not a bad idea, but it's just wrong. I'm like kind of assuming this is a Blight who like kind of just dominates pubs. You know what I mean? Oh, I have TTV in my name. I need to take that out. I'm on Survivor. Bye, Frigore. Do you think they should add a mic to DBD? From what? Do you know how many characters are named Mike? so many. Did I get every character? I think I did. I'm gonna go feed my dog. I want to see if I was around this guy's add-ons, but here's the P100 order list for people that are curious about it. I'm gonna go feed my dog. Was I right on add-ons? Oh, Vittorio got out. Nice. Oh, it was double speed. Awesome.
This is taking screams in the dark to a whole nother level.
Put Nurse and Fung ahead of Nebmi and Meg is so disappointing. I don't like playing Nemesis that much. Sorry. Should I order this? I just put them up in like the tier. Or I can put the woman of the survivors at the front of all the dudes. Does that make us feel better? This does not mean that I would do any of these dudes first. Oh, wait. Sorry. Also, in prioritization, by the way, just so that we're clear. All the women, I kind of separated them into two different tiers for survivors. All the women are ahead of all the dudes by default. So, like, Ellen is, like, technically in here if it's, like, compared to all the men. But she is probably, her and Lori, actually, she's gonna be dead last. She's gonna be the last, like, woman, like, female survivor that I P100. I like Lori more than Ellen. But both of them barely get any skins. But honestly, I like Rain more than Ellen in terms of DBD. But, like, Doctor will be the last killer I do, if I ever get to that point. You can see, like, up here, working on Arella and all the Legion members.
Where the fuck did that hatchet even come from?
And then you have all these lot for high priority. But, like, I don't know. This is all on a whim. You'll notice all the range killers are up here, though. Just keep in mind, if I finish, like, Legion, I don't immediately, like, also do a like, I don't divert all my attention onto, like, a survivor. You know what I mean? It's like, if I finish Orella, I do a survivor. If I finish a, killer, I do another killer. Would you P100 Big Daddy? If we had a Bioshock chapter, I would sigh at it being another license, and then if he's fun, probably. It's not a would I? The would is a yes. I will P100 every character in this game. The answer is, would he be high priority? For a killer, it depends entirely on how their power works. I don't... I care less when it's, killer for looks. Gonna be one of those matches. You can't finish this? I can because Face the Darkness turned off. Chippy 100, significant percentage of the roster. How many years do you think DBD has left as is right now? There goes Thrill. There goes, whatever that was. Even like 6 at best. Then I get 6 years. The goal is not to, like, do it all before the servers shut down. The purpose of it is to... No, she doesn't have Undying. That was Devour. The purpose is to give me something to do. If I can't 100% the game before the server shut down, I can't 100% the game before the server shut down. But that's why I want them to do my devotion change. Because then it becomes actually plausible. Of, like... Because I'll actually then have enough time to do so. I finished this. Okay. Makes sense to me. No. Sure. Whatever. How do you know if a person has Undying? When you cleanse a hex, the hex symbol doesn't disappear. When we cleanse Thrill, it immediately disappears, so there's no Undying. It was a Thrill Devour and then Face the Darkness. She still has Face the Darkness, but... I want her on me so that they can get the unhook for semi-free. Wow. She's gonna go chase Felix. That's fine. Five roughly. I think DBD has like double its lifespan left, but I think that there's at least like 10. But I understand that's not a popular opinion.
They get the fuck out of here.
As long as there's licenses to add to this game, it's gonna have 10 years left. Honey, that gen has no progress. It would have been better use to just start chasing. Oh boy. Okay, bye. For DBD 2. At most they would make an update for DBD and label it as DBD 2, because it just changes so much. How does Felix still not have his trap off, dude? Oh my god. Oh, he's dead. By year 15, we'll have Harry Potter in this game. I think they have some semblance of what licenses they should add still. She plays like she has pop. It wouldn't even make sense to pop the gem with that low progress. Not insta-picking there at that point is wild. They died. How? What? How do you die to traps in 2025? Creative Gears? Even then, you should not be dying to pick traps. I'm sorry. I could maybe get arugula. It depends on if they want me to. I don't think they want me to, though. No vaulting? Ooh, good respect. I lost Chase, so her bloodlust is broken. She's gonna lose bloodlust again. Dude, the fact that Felix also almost died to a trap too. Like, as well, and like, that's two people. Trying to see if I can see it from far away. I'm gonna assume it's because people are in the anniversary mode or something, because I can't imagine why else we had. Like, two separate teammates that basically died to traps. Like, that's so unfortunate. I shouldn't have gone for that pallet. I should have just held Opium. Yeah, because now I just die anyway. How is Chase not broken with you? Dude, she's getting so much bloodlust because Chase just isn't breaking. She lost sight of me for like 20 minutes. She has to break this eventually. She's just gonna hold W after me. If I leave, I die. I'm stuck here. Finally, dude. I mean, I die anyway. I lost my momentum having a double back like that. It must have spawned at Shack. Yeah, I'm lucky. How did we get two teammates that couldn't get their traps off? I'm like shocked by that, dude. What did I get a text for him? Is this for food? Tier 2 perk. I wonder how they died. Dude, I hate being that guy, but I have 8,500 I have 8,700 hours. I should not be getting people with tier 2 perks in my lobby. That should not be a thing that's happening. I'm gonna let my dog outside, by the way. I'll be right back. Sorry, first door is busted, so I have to fiddle with the side door. What's your favorite mobility to get around the map? Jumping off cliffs as demo. This ties back into why I no longer play demo.
Stay alive. All of you.
Oh, that's arugula. I forget I'm duoing with you. This pal's the one that's up. It's a knowledgeable Wesker. He knew he'd be able to make that corner and everything. I have to drop that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Clip. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up, Duke. Shut up. No one say anything. If anyone clips that, I'm firing you. See, none of you guys even know how to do the command correctly. Winning. Oh, fuck you, Duke. Just saying you hate me.
Stupid hook.
I guess you do deserve tier 2 perks. Yeah, whatever. Oh, it's wiretap. I thought it was trail. Wesker on the game is scary. I'm scared he's gonna turn the corner and just blitz me. I'm terrified. You wonder if this guy is a clip farming Wesker? No one. I mean, I'd be shocked if he is. Oh. I might be going out to eat tonight, by the way. I probably won't do part 2 tonight because of the thing tomorrow. Me a killer DC. I'm proud of you. Good job, Mom. You want to know what that gets you?
The cemetery and the fog.
You want to know what that gets you? Less points? No. I'm saying something very important. Give me a moment. I just go on my DMs. For the DM? Yeah. It's a sticker. Just for you. What is this? We do need an exclamation point DC, by the way, because Arugula did a good job. You knew it? You didn't know I was going to send you that sticker specifically. There's no way you specifically knew that would happen. But you knew the contents? Fair enough. How long has that shirt been out, dude? Is that Lightborn the colored pants, or they're just happy to see me? I hope they're just happy to see me. You know, I joked about
Get out of here.
us being dead at 5, but they have Corrupt and Forgotten Ruins, so I think we're gonna be dead at 5. Oh, and it's a Spee. Your fault. This is because you have her P100. But Jen. But generator. Or will it cost DC 2600? Damn. Portal abuse? Yeah, except that to reach a portal, we have to get injured. And then she catches up before we can even get there. Yay. Just camp the portals then? Yeah, I'm not gonna... You know what? You're smart. Let's not even do gens. Although, if we don't get dead at 5, which means if we pop 1 gem, we're good. Let's go, GG, easy. Outplay the spirit. That's the spirit. You're right. Deadlock? What about a live pick? Like lockpick? I'm funny. Chat, can I give some omega lols for my joke? Come on. Come on. Come on. I know you want to chuckle. I know you want to chuckle. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me some. 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 Come on. That was so funny. +2. Thank you. No, thank you. Why do you hate me, Bacon? What's up? Where's this hate coming from? That's grim. I mean, that means they also have deadlock. You're the first hook, sweetie. We're at 3 slowdown. Think that she has a 4th one? Okay, run. Why did I get so much speed boost there? The fuck? Alright. I have no idea where she was. But I'll let both of them reset, so I'm happy. You murdered Ruby and Sapphire? That's where. I didn't do any of that.
I hope that hook isn't rusted.
I can't tell if she's trying to tunnel all the time or if she's just like really lost. That's okay. The injured person is Arugula, and Arugula knows I'm at Shack. M's of Fem Gem, you get it. Would you eat any of the anniversary offerings if they were real? I'd have to re-look at them, but it's a good question. Maybe. Depends what my dietary limitations are at the time. You should 9-9 yourself so you can heal Arugula faster. God, you're smart. I hate when my chatters are smarter than me. Can we get a ban on that guy? Question is, which could you eat without dying? Damn, I can't reach that pallet still? Yes, the biffle? I think most being anniversary cakes have fingers in them. Most of them do, yeah. I'm pretty sure the Ghastly Gateau has like a eyeball in it as well.
Guess I'm off the hook.
Do you think Screech Cobbler would be the safest? Don't any before year 6. I'd have to remember it, you know? I'd have to get, like, a good list.
I need you to stop moving.
I want that gen. She should target me because I'm on Deathhook already. Oh, you doubled back so late. What the fuck? Or was it that passive phasing just kicked in at at just the right time? I thought she was still on me. I thought she'd fake in and go back around, but I guess not. Okay. Oh, rip. Oh, imagine. That would've been cool. Yeah, I played like shit this game. Played better last game, though. No, I probably didn't get many points still. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Oh. I have like double the amount that Fung has. Oh, I'm almost Devotion 54. Oh, good try. She has Grim. Jake, pop the... Why would you not pop it? Why would you not pop it?
That shit have pain res, you dumbass.
That Jake just... I think that Jake just got us killed. Well, I'm already dead. Why would you not pop that? Like, I think he wants a safe unhook for Fung so that she's not, so the spirit isn't camping, but like, dude. Like, she has pain res and you haven't been hooked yet either. Oh, fuck. He just let her snowball so hard. This snowball's about to go insane. Yeah, now the gen's at 75. Dude, that was a perfectly 9-9 gen. What the hell? This Iron Will and Light-footed on Fung is carrying, dude. That's crazy. Oh, you have Vigil, you fucking rat. Wait. Why is this stuck on my screen? I'm gonna relaunch my PNG tuber. Doesn't work when injured. Yeah, she got injured after it turned off. Yeah, and then Fung dies anyway. Like, I don't understand the point 9-9 that gen. Now she can't 4% if someone were to leave and then leave 2 people in the match. So Jay could trade and then try 4%ing after someone leaves. He does not want to try. Oh my god. Holy fuck, dude.
This place. I recognize it. From a Bara story.
Oh fuck, dude. I'm not okay after that. Holy shit. I'll send that clip to you. You can keep it eternalized, Arugula. I'm pinning that in our DMs. It's so fucking funny. No, I know it's funny. That's the hook I died on. So that was my flashlight that killed you. So if he pops that Jin initially, she would have been hooked on the other side of the map, so you wouldn't have died. That was a 3K because of the Jake still. If we go way back. Oh my god, dude. Hi, New York. Oh, dude, I needed that, man.
Okay, let's try to stick together.
Gotta make sure it's Freddy Fazcock's clean. If this is Pixie and if this is Pixie and they do a dual POV vid, I hope they open it up with that. That'll make my entire day. Obviously, no one told me if it is Pixie, but I'm kind of gonna assume. No, that's not her charms. It's not Pix. It's not Pix. Pix runs the heart charm. I love you. Because the married to Tahos. You hope? Yeah, I mean, I think those two are the ones who are confirmed, New York. I think they're confirmed. Speaking of Freddy song while hot sucking. Letting my dog back inside. Don't give me any skill checks. Damn, I only got one. Fuck. Why is I sat back down? Play Naya WoW because he's bugged. Yeah, but she still likes it, man. Has she been only playing Spring recently? Grim embrace. Grim embrace. Doot 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 doot. Grim embrace. That looks like a clip from Scooby-Doo. I'm sorry. Of them like leaving the room and the killers behind them and then they'll run back in. You've been playing mostly Springtrap recently. Haven't had this much fun with the killer since Wesker came out. Springtrap's really well made. Nope, go, 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 go. I was watching the show, but he doesn't appreciate it. I was enjoying watching Freddy sing. Hey, let's come back this way. Yeah. Aren't they like nerfing Night next update? They're making like the flag spawn in sooner, but like buffing his patrol thing, I think. Could be wrong. You can't stand this killer. I like him. He is deathbound. Just Assassin, Jailer. Yeah, but those two have longer. Those two are like ones that people use in Chase. Executioner, they just use. Or Carnifex, whatever, they only use for breaking pallets. I thought the Jailer would go the other way around that, so that's very unfortunate. I'm only getting this because of the window. Nice. Dude, I should have gone hit there. I'm gonna be so real. All things considered, I should have gone hit. Is he just camping you out? Brother. This is how I know I don't know you. That's embarrassing. That's like so embarrassing. That only worked because I have desperate measures, but still. And now you have no pressure. Good job. Can I bait him over here? No. Worked out though. You M1 on this killer Strider because he has drip. You like listening to him moan? If you can't stand this killer, then sit down. Bacon. I love you. I vault this for free. Does he swap to me? Why would you play it like that? Alright, whatever. Can you imagine if I just went around and said double vaulting? I mean, he won the 50. He won that. Like, I guess. Insane read, yeah. Well, he has playthings, so I have no idea if he shows up. That charm blinks at you? I didn't know that. Blink again, bitch. Cool. Nope. I didn't know that was a thing. That's kind of cool. I'm forgetting he has haste from the patrol path. But... Come on, you let me freely enter into main? Oh, he's chasing Arugula now. Or I think he's doubling back for Arugula, I can't tell. Don't all the tome charms have animations? I don't think so. Your favorite charm right now is the snake one? I have no idea which one that is. Like the last tier. I mean, I guess the last Zelda tome, maybe. I don't remember though. He doubles back so late. This time I don't think... What the hell? This time he's not gonna double back at all. What the... That's not my plaything. He's gonna swing out this window and miss. And then we do that. Ooh, okay. He almost missed that. Nice. Oh yeah, Jin can spawn in there. I learned that when watching, So I'm Play recently. I didn't know a Jin could spawn in there. It was very big news. It's a big day of news for the unemployed. That's how I'm viewing the Walking Dead announcement. Big news for the unemployed people. As in me. I should not be alive right now. I don't have dead hard. You just fell for the bait twice. Twice. Do you remember when Dead Hard first got reworked and you could do that all the time? It didn't matter what game it was, you could just do it every single trial and just always fake. It was awesome. I kind of miss those days. Seeing Knife from the Surge's perspective is kind of crazy. How so? PTB patch notes sneak peek and behaviors Discord. Oh, I sure do want to read that. Oh, I'm dead. Leon, this isn't gonna work, but I appreciate it. Oh my god. Did I escape? Oh. I didn't know I was blind. So fun, just test the killer's gangsta and wait till the very last second hit the E. And then you have people like me who just always swing because they don't give a shit. I like playing like I do. I don't remember who has Dead Hard. That's too much effort.
This place. I recognize it. From
I think I'm gonna do one more serve match, then try killer. Wait, what's the killer queues on Dead by Queues right now? Killer is 3 minutes. I feel like if I swift with Arugula again soon, I should change my username to the daughter and then like or whatever, because their name's Arugula Love Ellie, and I'm like, I don't think I could put Arugula Ellie Kid. I don't think that'd fit. This is the most cheater looking Meg you've seen. I'd be shocked if we get a cheating Meg. Apparently Rabbitman beat you in the big day for the unemployed title. Is that actually is that his stream title today? You're not forward to the clown hinder duration nerf. You're already pretty, it's already pretty low at 2 seconds. I don't understand why they nerf that. No one uses the yellow bottles because you have to play slow, and behavior and DBD isn't a slow game. Oh, it's a trickster. I mean, yay! Chat, don't tell River's Knife on Twitter that I don't like Trickster. I love them, but I do not like this killer. His YouTube video title? Wait, now I need to look it up. He didn't post a video today. Oh, he has a side channel. I didn't know he had this. Judging from the sub count, most people don't. I didn't know this was the thing. Alright. I was looking at his main channel. I'm like, oh. I thought the play was to piss ball yourself and lean ball the serve. It was. The problem I have with the clown changes is that if they don't change Cigar Box, I'm just gonna get annoyed. Because I hate Cigar Box as an add-on. It's literally standstill AFK. If the survivor leaves, you just hinder them to death with the haste, and if they stay in the tile, get free wall hacks. Like, there's no like punishment for running it, and there's no reason to not run it, and it's just free buffs. I don't like it. I hate Cigar Box. I think people who use it are bad at clown. Yes, I know there's like a 20k guide or whatever to use the add-on. I don't care. My fact still stands. Bleach bottles. Oh, Flask of Bleach is worse. It's just free hindered. But at least that one you're still playing like normal clown, you know? You don't get free ore reading. So you hate all ore reading add-ons? I don't like the ones that give you ore reading for standing AFK, no. Can you give me another ore reading add-on that gives you for staying for going mid AFK and mid chase? I don't think you can. I need to just insta-vault that this time. That didn't use one of my vaults. And he left it, okay. Wraith, the all-seeing one that involves him having to be uncloaked, which is more of a, like, find them add-on than something you can use mid-chase because you have to uncloak. And the survivor can hear where you're coming from when you're uncloaking. Yeah, sure. That's not the same at all, but okay. But also you can leave the tile if he starts to uncloak with the all-seeing thing. And then if you leave the tile, he can't, like, hinder you and make you slow down, so you can typically still reach something until it's mid to late game when, like, stuff is already used. Unlike Clown, who immediately throws a bottle with haste to catch up, and then you're slowed and he's faster than normal. That's not the same as race add-on at all. I thought you were gonna list glowing concoction. I'm like, well, you have to hit the survivor first. So you have to outplay them at least one time. If they're already injured, then it's a useless add-on, because then they just go down. It's good in the current meta, though. Because then you constantly get that, aura read, because everyone's usually typically healthy. But the Eerie on Plague, the Eerie add-on on Plague, Black Incense, would be similar, yes. I am more than fine with saying that Black Incense should probably get nerfed. However, you can also cleanse, and it does promote cleansing, which is like the hardest thing to do as Plague, is get people to cleanse to give you like the really, really good part of your power. And you can't really go AFK because you have to infect people first, and then they have to stay infected, and they could get rid of it at any time they want. Now, should they make it more apparent that you have that add-on? Probably. It could be really, really hard to know if they have it. But I wouldn't mind if Black Incense got nerfed. And you doubled back super late, too. You and that knight must be best friends. Free drop it because it's a trickster. If he leaves me, I heal, so he has to chase those. He shouldn't know that I have self-care, but... Ashton got done. Why is he not using his knives? I'm a fake. Never mind, he vaulted. I don't have anything to use. What is with that weird stutter thing? That's so free. That's so free. Fuck yeah, dude. He probably doesn't have any. Not reloading at this point is what's costing him the entire game. I get out. I mean, he's a 4.6, but if they don't... If they just open the door, I just rush out after a few hits. Yeah. Big dub. I can't believe he didn't see you either. He looked around too, except to where you were, right to the, like, right next to him. He looked everywhere else except right where you are. Deadass in the open too. Nowhere to hide, just standing there looking at him like, yes. Your eyelids. I like how they look today. I appreciate you hopping into Arugula. I think I'm gonna go swap to Kidler. They were fun. Yeah, they were really, yeah. Well, just watch out for flashlights, okay? Why is it Chucky portrait just him crying? He's shy. Cause he's super shy. Super shy. I do find it funny the two different sides of the smoke bomb, like the smoke bomb item getting added, because it is between it is between people saying they don't like the accessibility concerns it raises, and then the other side are like they just don't think it's a good item. I think the item would be funny. For the first week, it's just going to be constant use, but then after that, it's just funny. That being said, survivor blowups are about to become even more bloated. So here's the thing that I don't think a lot of people are considering, is that if they add more survivor items and they don't add together, like, inventories, it's going to be really hard to get constant BP stuff on survivor. Because every single yellow or green rarity item are also competing for add-on slots. Plus whatever rarity this item is. Muscle memory keeping me here instead of YouTube. Gotta swap over, man. Simple solution, remove maps and keys already. They're literally getting changed this update. What do you mean? The keys are going to become a looting item. I love looting. Hi, Cake. I'd rather they remove the bad BP add-ons. Because then I can get my blood points back for them. Hopefully. How are keys gonna become a looting item? You can, like, expend a charge, like, open a chest or something. I need to reread it. I don't fully remember. Man, it seemed like fog items will have different rarities. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I don't mind more items because it's gonna bring more variety through the game, and it's gonna be a huge shakeup no matter what, even if it's not, like, a good item. The fact that people can bring it, like, keys and maps, like, even so often you see those in low webs too. So it's something new. The problem is that I have to wait, like, 3 weeks for it to actually, like, experiment with them. The PTB is just gonna see if there's anything absurdly broken with them. Which I can't imagine there will be. Nice overcome. New doesn't mean better though. Oh, it's a nerf to keys, 100%. I don't know. Sorry. I was not saying that keys got buffed or anything or that they're better. The keys are getting nerfed. I'm sorry? Apologies if I said they were getting buffed at some point. No, keys are fucking... They're gonna become a looter item. No one's gonna use them. Unless you're me. I was talking more about, like... They're removing blood amber. Like, that's just straight up worse. It does not matter what else they do to keys. If you remove blood amber, it's just a worse item than what it once was. No Blood Amber? I mean, depending on what it is, it should not... The Blood Amber would not make sense for it to have based on what they're changing it to. So I'd be shocked if Blood Amber is still going to be a thing. But I mean, it's healthy for Blood Amber to not be a thing. Having to 50-50 guess on if the person has aura cheats mid-chase? Yeah, awesome. The thing is that they should also be changing Franklin's to what I wanted it to be for the past, like, I don't know how many years since I started playing. But they should be changing it to deplete charges instead of making you drop your item. I can't hit shit, apparently. Yeah, they spread out super early. This is gonna be a Devour game. Oh, right, you're the one to overcome. She's also smart to not remove the axe. I don't want to recall it just yet. Alright. So when other people do it, the pallet gets blocked, but when I do it, I get stunned. I see how it is. I mean, I'll read back through the item changes, but it should be that Devour is getting, or not Devour, the Blood Amber should just be getting removed. And the Pyramid Head changes sound good. Everything in the dev notes sounds fine. The main thing comes down to the values. If the values are bad, the changes are bad. Like for Clown, if the values are bad, the changes are bad. But it comes down entirely to what the values of the changes are. And there's no way to know that until tomorrow. And that's not even counting, like, Pete to be alive. On if they add stuff or not. My guess for Still Sight is that they're going to make it have a, linger. About, like, of 2 seconds. Really, you're dead on hook anyway. I can play the P2E tomorrow, not on stream. I don't think there's anything of interest in that P2E for me to stream it. I'll play it. And then I'll probably make a YouTube video on it, but I will not be streaming it. This might be one of the worst Springtrap games I've ever played, but we're still winning because of Devour. That looks like they're having sex. Mag didn't bring a BP offering. Let me read keys. Changed item charges to refer to individual uses of item rather than the overall time it can be used for. Adjust the uses for this item to cover the following. Changes the key to consume 1 charge and reveal survivor auras for a limited time. When near a closed hatch, consume 1 charge to unlock it. Consume 1 charge to quickly unlock a chest and gain an item of rare rarity or higher. Once a chest has been unlocked with a key, it is revealed to nearby survivors and can be rummaged in by one other survivor to gain another item of rare rarity or higher. Adjusted the effects of individual item rarities and several add-ons. As far as I'm aware, that means blood amber should no longer exist. If they don't get rid of blood, okay. Sounds weird and useless. So, I'm going to tell you guys about how I originally got Iridescent 1 on Survivor.
This doesn't feel right.
I mained Ace. The story, there's more to the story. This was the build I ran. And like Bond or something. Can you guys tell me why this build was really good? Bond is good? No, actually Bond was... Bond to avoid your teammates? No. So what I would do is that Plunderer's Instinct makes it to where you get better items from chests. Ace in the Hole guarantees add-ons. Did you guys know that Ace in the Hole for its entire existence can get you a medkit that is this? Did you know you can loot a medkit that has this? Eventually, I would swap Bond out when Elodie came out to this perk. So, there are 3 chests per map. You would get 3 items. You would either get a really good toolbox, a good medkit. Keep in mind, medkits back then were better than they were now. Green medkits were consistently the best medkits in the game because they healed faster than any other medkit. So, you'd either get a beamer that would let you have fun, a medkit for really good heals, which was the most common for whatever reason, a toolbox, a map that was useless, or you got a key. Back then, the hatch also worked differently. The hatch would spawn after the amount of gens remaining, or the amount of survivors that, like, the amount of gens that were finished. So if there were, it was the amount of survivors plus 1. So if all 5 gens were done and all 4 survivors were alive, the hatch would spawn into the game already. If there were 2 survivors alive, you would need 3 gens done, the hatch would spawn in. So my goal every single game was to get 3 gens done and then go loot chests to get me and the other person out when there were 2 people. So, with the key change, obviously hatch doesn't spawn in anymore. Medkits are still pretty good, but they're not as busted anymore. But with the key change, you can now bring in a key, loot the chest with the key, loot it again with appraisal, loot it again with the base kit thing, unless it's specifically to only on other people. But I think it is for anybody to use. Let me reread it. Just to double make sure. By one other survivor, so no one else can. But here's the thing. So you can loot it with the key. You can loot it again with appraisal. Your teammate can then loot it if they have the exact same build. They could probably also use a key on a different chest for you to loot and then use appraisal on. So if other people open up a chest with a key, you can use appraisal on it plus the default rummage, right? So if everyone has this build with a key that they bring in, there's probably going to be like 15 chests that get looted. If all of you have ace in the hole, you're just eventually getting this as like an add-on combo. Like just statistically. Now you can run dramaturgy, but it's actually less consistent at giving out items because of the chance factor. I'm still hung up on the fact that you played ace. Yeah, I like gambling. I love gambling. I don't think you guys understand that. I love to gamble. It is one of my favorite things to do. So I played ace because he was a gambler and all of his perks were luck related, and I still love the luck idea. To guarantee the first heal. Oh, I wouldn't bring in any items. My job was to loot the keys. And then left behind was to find hatch easier. Especially back then. And then I would get my teammates and we'd all escape through hatch. I wasn't the best looper, but I was able to loot so many good items for my teammates that knew what they were doing that they were able to keep the game going for as long as possible. Is just dramaturgy, a double vigil, and gamble in the basement? Yeah, it's great. Dude, I love dramaturgy. Dramaturgy is not my favorite exhaustion. I just don't like running exhaustion. If I didn't love healing too, I would probably do the I would probably do item looting still. The problem with the item looting is that nowadays killers are a lot more like knowledgeable. And as killers get smarter, it's harder to warrant spending time doing stuff like that. Would you go crazy? We had a killer with gambling gimmick as their power. Vec, no. Sweating match, opening 3 chests can lose you the game, and then you also have to appraisal through it. So like, if your teammate's like lasting a long time, not using a lot of pallets, it's worth it, because then you can get like good med kits for people to use and like self-heal while pumping gens, but it takes some setup. Like, in the matches we were playing today, like, we were able to do so well because of, like, me just healing people super hard. So it's hard to warrant not running a healing build right now when no one else is. Like, you might get a few people with botany, but not everyone's doing, like, highly dedicated stuff. I feel like they spawn back there. Ow, play. Oh. That was clean. I'll take 2 injures while Corrupt's still up. I'll take 3 injures while Corrupt's still up. KMI, I still have Grim and No Way Out too. Okay, fair enough.
Are you trying to make me angry? Do you actually think you can?
Why would they? Well, you gotta keep in mind, one of the strongest perks in the game currently is Shoulder the Burden. Genuine question, when was the last time you saw Shoulder the Burden in your game? To like the same extent as like Dead Hard and stuff, you know? Like, just because something's good doesn't mean people use it. And from my experience, more people don't use like the really, really good things because too hard to get value out of. So many regular games. You think NA just be a little behind the Survivor meta? No, it's because we have more people who live here. I'm gonna be honest, one of the biggest things that annoy me is people saying, this server is just harder to play on. It's not. People have VPN'd over repeatedly on both sides. Everyone who has done that has said it's about the exact same experience. There is no difference.
Is that all you have?
So, like, I don't know, like, generally, like, go play, like, 10 matches of DBD. Play Killer for all of them. And then show the stats.deadbydaylight.com or whatever. That should not have grabbed you. And show me how many shorter the burdens you get. Because it's not common. And Swift is already strong. You don't need to be in a Swift to use them. You need a killer who doesn't spread out their hooks and like is really eager to tunnel. And then that teammate needs to be somewhat competent. That's the real problem. It's not that you need a Swift, it's that you need your teammate to not go down in 2 seconds after shouldering them. That's why no one wants to use it. Because it's like, why should I sacrifice one of my hook states for a teammate that can't chase? You need a Swift to have competent teammates? You don't, but okay. I've played with Arugula's other Swift mates enough to know that I've had much better people solo queue than queuing with certain people who play Meg, who may have 2 M's in their username, who may start with the word egg, might have been given the name Aaron. Nah, I'm joking. Aaron's very good at DBD. I just like giving them shit. Because they never play with me. Okay, I do want to say, so Aaron did something for aughts or whatever, and it's like, hey, I know you want to give me money, but can you donate to Trans Lifeline? Based idea. However, I have thought several times DMing them and be like, why are you giving it to Trans Lifeline instead of giving it to me? I'm just saying, everything they stand for, I need the help. I want to go commission more art and like $200. Like, I'm just saying, that's enough for another art piece. It's so noble of you. Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm moving soon. I need to buy thumbnails somehow. Do you know how lazy I get with like the fucking discussion thumbnails? Oh, that doorway was open. Is this a sweaty build on Wesker, by the way? I know it's like 3 slowdown, but I feel like Wesker is weak enough to warrant it. I don't really care at the end of the day. I just figured I'd ask chat's opinions. Oh, damn. I feel like brutal, strength, enduring is more sweaty on Wesker than what I got. No brutal, so not sweaty enough? Okay, thank you. I'll have to try harder.
You will not.
Well, good thing she's dead. Don't want someone to unhook her and accidentally grab that medkit. But if I had brutal here, I would not get punished at all. But it's funny. That's the running gag for this stream, making fun of your fuck up.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
It was your flashlight? I know. You were busy trying to loop, but I was playing chess to get you killed. That's why I played so badly. I just knew she'd hook there at the very end. Actually bought out the jig. Hey, there was someone here. Paid actor. Yep, 5 cents an hour. I'll probably play Hunty after this game, actually. I didn't realize his little sound clip ends if you cancel your power. It just goes, It's so stupid. Oh. See, now I'm trying to do dumb stuff when I shouldn't.
But I love playing stupid.
The fact you got away with leaving that pallet up is crazy. It's a good pallet, yeah. You guys should, God, I just realized most people here probably don't remember, because they literally didn't watch me when I did it. Way back in the day, I played Huntress, but on Saturdays, I wasn't allowed to break pallets. And I also only ran Shadowborn. And the only pallet in the game that I found that you have to break as her is Midwich Stairs God pallet. Hey, the pallet got me a hit later. You should bring that back? Nah. It's not as interesting anymore. It used to be interesting, but then it, wasn't. Aw, they're very nice. I like these guys. What about no M1 Mondays? I could be bargained to not be allowed to M1, but only M2 on Hunty. I have a redeem for it. I got a text. What is that for? I'm ready to go whenever y'all are. I'm asking if they want to go get dinner at 6:30, which means I will end in 30 minutes. This is because I did a long stream yesterday. Not sorry. Hold up. Loris has posted a funny, and I like their videos on Twitter because I think they're funny. This will be LG because I'm going. Yeah, this will be LG because I'm going out to eat. By the way, sorry. I am gonna be sad if they get rid of this part about Insidious. I feel like people love doing this. They're gonna make it linger. I'd be so happy if it lingered. What's up, guys? I know. Hunty is scary. Scary Hunty. Scary Hunty. Scary. Scary Hunty. I until he hit that Sable. Hold up. Okay. So for those that don't know why I dropped the Claude there, I'm hoping that since I dropped her, I can hook the Fung and her without having to go back upstairs. Because I should be able to reach that Scourge hook. I don't know why I threw that. Ooh, good dodge. That's a great strat. It's super niche though. Oh, hi. Can't mind if I just slugged and actually just fell off that building, I probably could have won a speedrun, but I'm waiting for them to accept all the submissions I already have in there before submitting anymore. Okay. Why can I not see any auras? I watched a TTV back, by the way, and they called me toxic for hitting them on hook because I thought someone was unhooking them, so I threw a hatchet back, and they thought I was BMing. I thought that was really funny. I think the Claudette's giving up, so if I could down Fung here... I missed. If I could down Fung... Okay, well... Blind shot. I'm riding that high from that tap I hit yesterday, dude. Yeah, I hit the second shot. I know. I was hoping she'd start playing the game again, but... I had charged it too much. How close do you guys think that was? Maybe I do another two-parter stream today. No, I should edit, actually. I'm gonna edit instead of doing a part 2 like I did last time I went out to eat. I'm looking for your teammate. You like this Sable? She's funny. Oh. I'm just going for dumb shit now. I like this table. Oh yeah, they have show stuff.
Drink up, sluts!
Give me a moment. Cheers. Oh, they all healed. Does that mean they're behind main? I'm watching the stairs to see if they go upstairs. I missed. Oh. Buddy. Oh. So the smoke bombs are basically going to be temporary shadow steps. But, like, it's a lot more obvious when they're with it, like, but they're only going to be, like, chase reliant anyway. Dude, I need to face a Hunty when those smoke bombs hit live if they still hide auras. Because I'm going to be the person that uses them, like, not even in chase, but, like, whenever I think an aura reading perk pops off. Oh, you bitch. Ah, you dick. Okay, I can't meme around too much because I do have to end this game and raid out and stuff, so I can put on socks. I'm clipping that. That was funny. Ooh, good duck. Wait, hold up. I have a really stupid idea. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but it still worked out. I wanted to get the Fung into this corner of Shack. You can hit through this hole as every range gun in the game, by the way. Including Springtrap, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but it works. Pretty sure Nemi can also hit there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can too. I hit one of them. I don't know which one I hit, but I hit one of them. Oh! I feel like such a dick, but I'm having a lot of fun. I could have ended this round like 20 minutes ago. I had 2 hooks, the rest of them. I'm so nice. Chat, tell me how nice I am. Chat, tell me how nice I am. I need the self-glazing. Glaze me. Glaze me. You're the nicest, Em. See, it doesn't mean as much when it swaps out to the word bitch. Sorry, I have auto aim. It just auto locked onto the disable. Yeah. You are nice, I guess. What do you mean, I guess? Why is it not just M, you're nice? I swear to God, if there's any perks that come out tomorrow that hide auras, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, what? Yeah, power struggle me again, bitch. Power struggle me again. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Little flip-flop user, little flip-flop. Oh, were those your scratch marks, Fong? Psych, I know you're here. Oh, well. I got this. Take a look at the air. It's changing directions. Fuck. I messed up my golf swing. She's going through the back. Oh, he went upstairs. Now it's a lot less cool. Oh, I was gonna get one of them hatch. Okay. Give the hatch to the bot? No. I'm lazy. Either top-class killer or cheater. I wonder which one it is on their public profile. Oh, that's crazy. It's fun, though. I appreciate it. It's a compliment. Oh, wait, you're the power struggle fucker. Fuck you. Nah, I'm joking. You're cool. Meg spinning high key. Here's the thing, though. Each time I get people who say, like, whoa, crazy good, or might be cheating, that's a free short on YouTube. Do you guys know how well every single time it's, like, a short of someone in EGC saying something does? They do pretty good each time. I'd have to go find that.
No person. And why do you fucking hate me
Was it this
every
one?
fucking day?
It was this one. So... Okay, yeah. So this one, I need it in stream after I show this because I'm going out to eat. This one got 23k views. Keep in mind, back when this came out, my standard was like 5k. Now 20k is kind of becoming my standard for short-term content. But this is what the short was back when I posted it. And then I included all the chases because she sucked. Hey, Chris, at least 3 times, so you deserve the follow. Let's go! I'm gonna make you regret it. Gone. What even was the analytics on this one? I might go look. That's it. Those are the only times I interacted with her all game. Hold up. How did this do? Reach. I mean, 23.3k views. Engagement. 60%? 55% of people watched it all the way through? So what, that's like 11,000 people watched this all the way through? That's really good for a 45-second YouTube short. 80% stayed to watch. Oh, cinema. Cinema. Wait, hold up. Now I'm curious. What's this one look like? See, it's so funny because the shorts have, like, back at 0, because when you get to this point and then it cycles back through, it counts it. So this is, like, 50% of people waited until the very end and then scrolled back through. And then some people probably watched it twice, because... for, like, a few seconds. Yeah. Okay, let me rate out. Who do we want? Who... Oh my god, wait, I can rate Lithia. Yeah, that's a good idea. Again, sorry for ending a little bit earlier. I usually go for like another hour, but I want food, and I don't know where we're eating, but I want it. I hope everyone on YouTube has a good day, as well as everyone who popped over on Twitch. As always, there's Ultimate Point socials. The main ones you're going to want to look at are the YouTube as well as the Discord. I hope everyone has a good night. I'll be back live again tomorrow, but I won't be streaming the PTB because I don't think there's going to be anything interesting. So instead, I will be playing... off stream and then making a video about it. I'll be back live again then. I hope everyone has a good day, and I wish you all the best. Mwah.